another black man, I'm pretty sure y'all all heard about it, Jordan Neely. I know his name. You probably didn't know his name, but I know his name, Jordan Neely, who was brutally murdered in broad daylight on a subway station in New York. For those of y'all who might have not known what happened, this was a homeless black man. He was an entertainer. You see right here on this Hollywood Boulevard, you have a lot of entertainers out here. You have your street vendors, and you see them all the time, right? Well, this brother was very similar to that. It said he used to, dance like Michael Jackson for money. Now, sadly, this brother right here was suffering through a mental illness, and he was homeless. And look, man, if you're homeless, which I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably never even understood how that really felt, this brother was homeless and had a mental breakdown on a subway station. Now, during this mental breakdown, nobody tried to feed this brother. Nobody tried to comfort this brother. Nobody tried to talk to this brother. You want to know what happened? A white Marine veteran, as if that's a great thing, came up behind this man and got him in a rear naked chokehold for 15 minutes. I don't know how many of y'all ever got into a fight. Y'all watch boxing, right? How many minutes is it in a round for boxing? About 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes. So imagine fighting somebody for 3 minutes. It might not seem like a long time, but if you exerting your energy for 3 minutes, you're gonna get tired. A lot of y'all couldn't last 3 minutes in the ring. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. But this brother was strangled for 15 minutes in front of everybody, and nobody came to help him. Nobody came to de-escalate the situation. You want to know what happened? Other people walked up to this black man as he's on the floor in this subway station being strangled, and you want to know what they did? They did not assist the black man. They did not assist Jordan Neely. No, they assisted the white man that was strangling him. They put his arms down so that he could not get free from this white man who was strangling him for 15 minutes. And you want to know what happened to Jordan Neely? He died. He died suffering. He died hungry. He died homeless. And nobody gave a damn to help this brother. And that's what happens here in America. Let me get Deuteronomy 32:7, if I could, real quick. And that's the problem right here in America, man. You tell everybody that, you should never forget your history. You should never, ever forget your history. I was taught all about the Holocaust when I was in middle school, when I was in high school. And they constantly showed all the movies of the Jewish man going through these concentration camps and how he's being beaten, how he's being enslaved. And I'm like, damn, that's a horrible thing, man. I see these other nations out here, these Asian people that be putting in sweatshops, serving the white man. All these shoes that you have on today probably came from a sweatshop. Y'all probably don't know that. You probably don't even give a damn, but they came from a sweatshop. And all these other people are free in America to talk about the oppression that their people go through. Did you know that that's biblical? That's a very wise thing to do, to remember who your enemy is and remember the horrible things that has happened and continues to happen to your people. Let me get Deuteronomy 32:7. Baba Kasha.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old.
It says, remember the days of old. So that means that black people in America, we can remember slavery, right? We can remember all the black people that was killed for, over 400 years. We can remember that, right? I mean, it's only fair. Everybody else gets to do it. We're all equal in God's eyes, as you say, but, let's keep going.
Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy fathers, and he will show thee.
It says, ask your fathers, and he will show you. Let me tell you something about myself, man. My grandfather was a detective. And a lot of people didn't like him because, he's a black man. He's very, very successful. Nice house, married with children, doing very well, right? And my grandfather had to go through a lot of racist rants, people attacking him. And you know what my grandfather told me? My grandfather told me as a child to never trust the white man. That's what my grandfather told me. And my father, he's a good grandfather, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, he wasn't in the Black Panthers, but he was in alliance with the Black Panthers. And the Black Panthers, look, that wasn't that long ago. I know it seems like it. It wasn't over 100 years ago. They fought for the rights of our people. Now, I'm talking to my grandfather. Y'all love to say that all these things happened such a long time ago. Slavery happened such a long time ago. Oppression happened such a long time ago. Civil rights movement happened such a long time ago. Well, guess what? My grandfather is still alive and kicking. And he tells me all the time of the oppression that not just him, but my grandmother had to go through. So it's wise to speak to your elders so that they can tell you and warn you. Because if you don't, we've all heard this saying before, those who don't remember their history are doomed to repeat it. Am I wrong? We've all heard that before, right? I'm not blowing smoke or nothing, right? But you can keep reading on that.
Thy fathers and they will tell thee. Verse 8, when the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance.
Stop right there. Let me get Malachi 2 and 7. So we're going to stop right there. So we read in the Bible, a lot of y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I know I'm going to get under somebody's skin. A lot of people, regardless of your race, regardless of your ethnic background, regardless of your nationality, what language you speak, a lot of people believe in the Bible. That's a fact. Whatever your stance is, a lot of people believe in the Bible. So in the Bible, it says to remember the days of old, to speak to your elders so you can learn from them, right? Well, I got something for everybody, for all my so-called Christians. You love the Bible until it says something that you don't want to hear. And I'm going to prove it. We're going to start with the book of Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. Go ahead.
The book of Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So it says that the priest's lips should keep knowledge. Keep going.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
You should seek the law at his mouth. Now, let me drop that real quick. Let me get Isaiah 30 and 9. So now, a priest, right? I got something else for y'all. Y'all don't view us as priests, so I'm going to flip it on you. A lot of you go to church. A lot of you are Catholics, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, whatever religion that you may follow. But everybody at some point has some type of religious figure or leader that you follow. Tell me I'm wrong. So it says that the priest, think of it as your leader, your religious leader, should tell you the truth, right? As a priest, as a teacher, it is your job to teach your people the truth, to say things to them that would help them. Like if you're a brother and you're on crack cocaine, right, and you're an addict, you should tell that brother that he should get off of drugs. You should help him. You should tell him that he should go to rehab. If you have a woman and she's an alcoholic, you should help that woman. You should help her out, right? You don't want her to die from alcoholism. You don't want her to be a drunkard, right? So you should help her as a priest, as a leader. So a priest should keep wisdom at his lips, right? Now, here's the problem. There's a lot of things in the Bible that y'all don't want to hear. The Bible is against homosexuality. The Bible is against marrying someone who is of a different nation. We probably wonder, what am I talking about? You know, dealing with strange women. And if I could real quick, a strange woman in the Bible, right, I'm just paraphrasing. A strange woman can mean a woman who is of another nation, a stranger, but it can also mean a whore. It can mean someone that is a prostitute. So you should stay away from them. You should not have sex with them. The Bible also says, never trust thine enemy, right? Now, let me tell you something. If somebody is attacking me and they're molesting my children and they're beating my wife and they have oppressed my people for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, well, the Bible says that I shouldn't trust them. But when you go to church, they tell you that God is all loving. You should love everybody. They tell you that love is unconditional. Well, I have something to tell you, that love is conditional in the Bible. Because God only loves his people, but he only loves his people when they follow the law, statutes, and commandments. The problem with our people is that you don't want to hear the truth. And you know what? That's biblical. And we're going to read it in Isaiah 30 and 9. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
This is a rebellious people. That's talking about you, black man. That's talking about you, Mexican man. That's talking about you, Native American man, so-called God's chosen people. It's talking about you. You are a rebellious people. Because, you know, black people don't like to listen to nobody. You don't listen to your boss. You know, oh, I got something. I'm not going to like this. A lot of sisters, you don't listen to your landlord. You don't listen to your boss at work. You don't listen to your manager. You don't listen to your supervisor. But you won't listen to your own man. The man that's having sex with you. The man that's paying your bills. The man that's raising your children. You don't want to listen to him. You know, tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. There's some sisters that do. You know, Barakataya Hawaii Hawashai, for them sisters here in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General Yahanna, who have learned to be submissive and honor and cherish their man. But a lot of sisters outside of the truth, they don't really do that. And you know what? You don't got to take my word of it. Go turn on the TV. Go turn on a reality show. What is it? Real Housewives and all that garbage? Go turn on that. You know, I'm just saying, but we're going to keep reading. Go ahead.
Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
So, read that one more time from the top. Slakia.
That this is a rebellious people. Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
So it says, prophesy not to us right things. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of you Christians, like I said, you're very hypocritical when it comes to the Bible. You believe it when it's convenient to you. You don't sit here and you're like, you know what? I should love my people. I should be a good father. I should be a good mother. But then you read that you're not supposed to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. And you're like, wait a minute, hold up. I can't give up the chitlins. I can't give up the ham hocks and the neck bones. I can't give up the pork chops. I can't give up the ceviche and the chorizo. I can't give up that because it tastes too damn good.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy.